time to go around the entire NFL and dip into some gridiron gravy.
Dip it and rip it.
And let's start with this. The Eagles are interviewing Bobby Slowick for their offensive coordinator position. So if you want to keep tabs on other teams, obviously we've been talking all about the Cowboys coaching moves and grooves over the last few weeks. So there's an update for you on the Philly front. All right, let's go from that to Jesse Minter as the new head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. Now, it felt like we were about to discuss this 2 days ago, and then, or was it yesterday? And then the news broke about the Cowboys' new defensive coordinator because they're like, oh, Minter pulled out of one of these races. Is he about to be a head coach? And I was like, oh, the Cowboys got their new DC, and we got distracted. But he is going to be the new Ravens head coach. And so what I find really interesting, and Corey, I know you have a different angle on this that's really interesting, is the Chargers got rid of a whole chunk of their staff because they were like, you're garbage. But then this part's like, you're so good, you get to be a head coach.
Yeah, and the other part of it is it weird, Alec, that Jim Harbaugh's defensive coordinator replaced his brother?
I didn't even think about that part.
That is weird.
Yeah. That's very odd. It's like we like the idea that runs through the lineage of this family so much, but we don't want to associate your name to the team anymore. It's so weird.
I feel like the Ravens have such great marketing opportunities here now. Mentor is coming.
I love that one.
It'll be a mentor winter. You know, like there's just so many different. Look, I started with the best one, Kevin. Okay. All right, I should have gone in reverse order here. I get it, but I think there's just lots of good marketing options with his name.
Okay, I love the first one. Gray Udinsky is having another interview with the Browns on Friday. If you're him, do you ask the Browns, is it true that Mike McDaniel turned down your head coaching job to be a coordinator? Is that a fair question to ask in your interview?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, why'd that happen? And they're like, we don't know.
Yeah.
Look at this place.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Why would he ever turn this down? We got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah. That one area where nobody lives.
The lake that caught on fire.
A lot of housings.
Yeah. In case you missed it earlier, the Bills, who are a very serious football franchise, are interviewing Phillip Rivers to be their new head coach. So there's that.
They are a very serious football franchise.
Are they?
With a very serious fan base. Kevin, if you watched Holiday Touchdown...
Stop talking about that movie!
I'm just saying, they are serious, but having Phillip, I don't know, can Phillip Rivers go from coaching high school? You know what? He can prove anything. Didn't he just go into the NFL and start throwing touchdowns again?
Not really. He threw passes. All right. So, next up, Sam Darnold. He remains limited with an oblique. This was the thing last week. Didn't really seem like it hurt them at all. So just something to keep an eye out on just in case. Now, let's talk about Devonte Adams. Did you know that Devonte Adams, this is his 5th appearance in the NFC Championship game?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, the 3-time All-Pro is 0-4 in such games, all of them previously coming with the Green Bay Packers. Do you have any personal level of interest
for him
in rooting? Yeah, rooting for him.
Yeah, I was actually just talking about this with Aiden, who's a huge Packers fan.
He is.
And Devonte Adams' fantasy football helped with this. Like, he was one of those dudes that they were just like, feed him the ball over and over and over and over, do everything you can to get him the ball, and Aaron Rodgers knew how to. And it was aesthetically pleasing to watch. It really was with those two and the way that they did that. So that's I am kind of pulling for him. I know people they hated the way he forced his way out of the Raiders to go to the Jets with Aaron Rodgers and then left the Jets to, go to the Rams. But some people hated the way that was. I understand it, but I am still rooting for the dude. That'd be nice to see a guy that I've thought has been one of the best receivers for quite some time now get that opportunity to actually go to the Super Bowl.
Cowboys fans and Corey Majors, is there any part of you that would rather have Carson Schlesinger over Tyler Booker?
Oh, seeing how bad our defense was last year, it would be a great fix. I do love Tyler Booker, though. So I'll say no.
You started to think about the offensive line without him.
Oh, yeah. Think about that for a minute. Yeah. oof.
Exactly.
But no, I like the player, but I do like having Tyler Booker.
So the reason why I threw that out there is because NFL did their redraft, and they have Tyler Booker going 13 to the Dolphins, and we take Schlesinger instead, the presumptive defensive rookie of the year. Maybe somebody will talk to at the Super Bowl. Now, I have a couple of mini NFL overreaction or reality questions for you. Overreaction or reality? Rams Seahawks is the main event of NFL Championship weekend.
Because no Bo Nix?
Yes. And because their other two games were crazy.
Yeah, no, you got a good point there. Yeah, it's kind of, in my mind, it's a coin flip more than what Vegas thinks about it.
I can see that.
But yeah, no, it's definitely the one that you're going to be like, this could be a 3-6, a 6-3 game, or it could be a wild scoring game. You have no clue what you're going to get out of this one. So I'm in on this idea.
Overreaction reality. Rams Seahawks is the main event of NFL Championship weekend.
Reality for things that both of you said, the history between the two already in recent memory, but I do think it's the most unpredictable of the two because I could totally see Corey's idea where it is. Maybe we're lucky that 14 points get scored. Or we are watching both teams score, 35-27 is your final score. It could be something crazy.
Okay, I'm going to quick hit these next two. Overreaction or reality, regardless of who wins this weekend, the Super Bowl matchup is going to feel underwhelming.
Because the playoffs have been so fun?
Maybe.
Or because the quarterbacks?
Yeah, I think it's probably that.
I mean, if it's Drake May and Matt Stafford, I think that's a pretty exciting one.
1-2 for MVP.
The old man versus the kid.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of an exciting thing. So no, I think it's an overreaction.
All right, Alec, what say you?
Overreaction because I think people are going to be pleased by the level of football that is being played, no matter what the faces of the franchise are. And there's going to be, more than likely not, there's going to be some good defense played in this Super Bowl too, which I think is pretty cool. It's going to be interesting.
Now, earlier in the week, some people were throwing out, hey, maybe Lamar Jackson could end up with the Raiders if they decided to do a different thing and blah, blah, blah. Overreaction or reality? You would rather have Fernando Mendoza as your NFL starting quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
Overreaction.
Even though he makes like $40 million less?
Fernando Mendoza is yet to play an NFL snap.
Fact.
I'll take the experience right now.
And by the way, he did officially declare for the NFL draft this morning.
Oh, he's not going to go work on Wall Street for an internship?
Not as of yet.
Okay.
Alec, overreaction or reality? You would rather have Fernando Mendoza as your NFL starting quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
Overreaction, screw the money, give me a 2-time MVP as my quarterback any day.
All right.